Yo, YouTube, how's it going? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Uh, Today we got 12 scariest videos that'll make your blood run cold. All right, so here we go with the paranormal again. Y'all make sure y'all lock in, bro.
Stop. I said stop.
Kitty? Kitty?
Haunted dolls are the stuff of nightmares. But for Enrique Gross, a paranormal collector from Brazil, they're an obsession. He's spent years hunting down the creepiest dolls he can find. But one recent discovery from an old antique shop might be more than even he bargained for. Over the last few nights, Enrique, who lives completely alone, began hearing unexplained noises coming from his doll room. At first, he brushed it off. But when the sounds returned late one night, he grabbed his phone and started filming. What he captured feels like it was ripped from a demonic horror film. On camera, a shadowy figure can be seen slowly peering out from behind one of the dolls. The moment hits Enrique like a punch to the chest. Without hesitation, he bolts out the door and spends the night away. By the next morning, whatever was there is gone. But the haunted doll is still sitting exactly where it was. Some viewers believe the repeated noises were signs of a spirit attempting to manifest, tied directly to the doll. Now that it's shown itself, it might not want to vanish again. Hopefully, Enrique realizes soon, if he doesn't let go of that doll, he may not be living alone much longer. Being a cop is already a high-stakes job.
Let me know how y'all feel about that one, bro. I'll throw that doll away, no cap.
But sometimes, the real danger isn't from armed criminals. It's from something you can't see or explain. Law enforcement officers are trained to face violent threats, hostage situations, and even organized crime. But in this encounter, the danger wasn't human. What happened next was beyond logic. A supernatural force so disturbing, it drove one of the officers to resign from the force altogether. This wasn't just another routine call. It turned into one of the scariest real-life videos of unexplained events caught on camera.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this video.
Welcome, please.
No, I didn't get this far in the video. I only saw that part. That's it. Hold on.
The team responded to a report in an abandoned complex, already expecting danger, but not this kind. While searching, they saw a door slowly creaking open, then slamming shut on its own. Instinct kicked in. They assumed a suspect was hiding inside. Drawing their weapons, they cautiously approached what they believed was a hiding spot. But when they reached the door, It led to a sealed storage compartment, so small no human could fit inside. No one was nearby, no footsteps, no trace. The area was empty. But something had definitely opened that door. They were surrounded by silence and unseen entities. Whatever had moved that door wasn't alive. It was something else, something demonic. Losing someone close.
Let me know how y'all feel about that one. I did react to a video like that on one of my older videos. So if y'all interested in that, it's down there somewhere on the playlist. Let me know how y'all feel about that one.
To you is one of the hardest things a person can endure, especially when it's your own blood. Pablo, a man from Spain, was left devastated after his father tragically died in a violent car crash, although the dash cam footage made it clear that another reckless driver caused the accident. The authorities pinned the blame on Pablo's father. No investigation, no justice. This infuriated the entire family. They lashed out publicly, writing to news outlets and calling the police careless and indifferent. It felt like the world had moved on, but Pablo's father hadn't. He still had something to say from beyond the grave. Watch this scary video closely.
¿Recuerdan el video de la oficina donde se escuchaba un niño diciendo yo soy malo? Pues
Anybody that speak Espanol, let me know what he's saying in the comments.
parece que me traje esa madre. Chequen esto. Es la segunda vez que se escucha que están tocando. Mira, están toqui. No hay nadie. Que no digan nada.
It started on an ordinary Sunday. Pablo was at home when he heard loud knocking at the front door, but when he opened it, no one was there. He assumed it was just kids playing a harmless prank, the usual ding-dong ditch. Pablo wasn't upset. He even smiled, remembering his own mischievous childhood. But when he reviewed his home security footage, a chilling detail emerged. His dog was fixated on the empty doorway, barking intensely, like someone was still standing there. Someone unseen. Viewers were left puzzled. The clip sparked debate, but no solid answers. That is, until 2 weeks later, when Pablo shared something that would change everything.
Otra vez están escuchando ruidos, pero ahora vienen de aquí de la oficina. Escuchaba como que arrastraban cosas o movían algo. Pero no se ve nada. La neta sí me da miedo. Ese pinche Superman no estaba en el piso, güey. ¿Hay alguien aquí? A la virga, güey. ¿Qué pido? ¡Hijo de su puta madre!
In the following footage, the truth made itself known. Objects inside Pablo's room began to shift and slide on their own. A skateboard rolled across the floor. No one touched it. No tricks. No strings. This was clear paranormal activity. There was no denying it anymore. A ghost was haunting his home. Following scary video.
Yo, that's insane. Let me know how y'all feel about that one. I personally think that's 100% real, bro. Y'all let me know.
It was from the TikTok user Doma Dios. Dom lived a quiet, normal life until something unnatural decided to move in. It started small, just odd movements, like doors swaying open or random items tumbling from shelves. At first, he searched for logical answers. Drafts? Vibrations? But nothing added up. Every sign pointed toward paranormal activity. And the most chilling part? Dom felt like whatever was there was feeding on his fear. He tried to bring calm, engaging with the entity kindly, hoping to bring peace. Instead, it only stirred the spirit more. Things got much scarier. Watch this.
Hey guys, so I just got home from work, and I was reading through your comments. Of course, I already got this happening. Got this door creaking, moving once again. Stop. I said stop. Kitty? Kitty? Stop. I said stop. What Spirits, this is enough. I said stop.
It's long been believed that animals can sense the supernatural, and Dom's cat definitely noticed something
Cats
strange.
can.
In one eerie moment, the cat locks eyes with something invisible, ears back, tail fluffed. Despite this, Dom doesn't back down. He keeps reaching out to the ghost, hoping communication will help. But the more he engages, the more active the spirit becomes.
I need to sleep. Stop. You need to leave. This is my home.
And right on cue, whenever Dom tries to follow the noise,
You need to stop. This is my home.
nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Like always, nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy, gang.
Stop. Turn it off. I need to sleep. Thank you. Now leave. Turn it off.
Every time he checks, no intruders, no explanations, no movement. But the air feels heavy, like something unseen is still there. The next clip takes things to another level.
Speaking of life, I got
Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. It could be fake, bro, but I don't see no room where the mic could be hiding, but then I could, but like, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Cats are spiritual, though.
got this reading right here.
100% agree.
Trying to focus on it, but it's kind of hard when you got this going on.
It's the same house?
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, you check the closet. Got somebody right there? Oh, is that somebody in the corner? Oh, hell no.
Was that really a shadow figure caught on camera? Or is Dom just playing a clever game with the internet? These scary videos spark serious debate. Some swear he's being haunted, while others think he's pulling strings behind the scenes. Either way, something strange is happening in that house.
Definitely somebody, bro. That's definitely somebody, gang.
Marco had been living peacefully in his
Let me know how y'all feel about the second piece to that clip, bro. That was that, yeah.
small two-room apartment for about a year. Nothing unusual had ever happened. It was a normal unit in a quiet city neighborhood. He loved it there. The area was calm, filled with good hangout spots, and he had great company, especially his best friend, Louis. They'd been close since high school and lived nearby, but Louis always had a strange side. He was obsessed with odd rituals, stuff like spells for attraction or ways to avoid illness through energy work. Marco didn't believe in any of it, but he let it slide. One day, Louis asked if he could use Marco's apartment for a small meetup while Marco was out of town. Marco agreed, but that decision would change everything. After Louis's mysterious gathering, Marco's home became a hotbed for paranormal activity. Things got so intense, Marco had to buy an EMF detector just to monitor the disturbances.
De novo não, velho. De novo não, de novo não. Tem aquele telefone tocando, mano. Entre esse horário, velho. Alô? Quem é? Quem tá falando? E galera, tipo, é sempre esse horário. É como se alguém estivesse do outro lado da linha, respirando de um jeito muito estranho, sabe? E não fala nada, mano. Eles nunca falam nada. Ó, vou mostrar pra vocês. Olha isso. É sempre esse horário. Entre 12h30 e 3h.
Anybody that can translate what he's saying, please let me know in the comments, please.
3 horas da manhã. Eu escuto como se fosse, tipo, alguns passos nesse taco. Tipo assim, sabe? De vez em quando a porta bate. Mano, eu não sei o que fazer, velho. Puta, eita, uma aranha ali. Caramba. Que isso, gente? Que porra é essa, velho? O que tá acontecendo, mano? Vocês viram, a TV ligou sozinha, velho. Tô vendo uns barulhos muito estranhos ali fora, velho. E a TV tá ligando sozinha, mano. Eu não sei o que fazer mais.
Oxi.
Que isso, mano? Que isso, velho? Que porra é essa, mano? Meu Deus, velho. Que isso, gente? O que tá acontecendo? Isso, velho.
Suddenly, the apartment felt alive with energy. The phone would ring with no one on the line. Lights would flicker violently. Unsettling noises echoed from outside the windows. Whispers, thumps, and sometimes even growls. Finally, Marco had enough and confronted Lewis. That's when the truth came out. Lewis admitted that he'd hosted a meeting with other paranormal enthusiasts, including ghost hunters, spiritual mediums, and even self-proclaimed exorcists, all inside Marco's apartment. He apologized and swore he'd fix it. The very next day, Lewis returned, this time with a priest in tow. They performed a full cleansing ritual and spiritual exorcism, invoking protection against all negative entities.
Amen.
After that, the disturbances vanished.
Amen.
Marco's home was peaceful once more, but he never let Louis host another harmless gathering again. Dustin Fraser has been no
Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that segment. I think that's real. The bro is panicking and his EMF was spiking.
stranger to paranormal encounters over the past few
Definitely real.
years. Living deep within the Appalachian Mountains, an area infamous for ghost sightings, unexplained entities, and even rumored skinwalker activity,
For sure.
he's experienced things that defy logic. Locals have whispered about the strange forces in these woods for generations. One quiet night, Dustin was fast asleep when a strange noise outside his room jolted him awake. His dog suddenly began barking uncontrollably. That's when he reached for his phone and hit record. What he caught next is terrifying.
Hell no. What's behind you too, man? Is that another dog in the house? Ooh, hell no.
Clear as day. The sound of heavy footsteps running echoed through the hall. With his camera rolling, Dustin
Hell no, bro. That's the most scariest thing is footsteps, bro. Coming that fast, bro. Hell no.
climbed out of bed and cautiously made his way toward the source. As he crossed the threshold into the darkened hallway, something even more disturbing happened. An eerie, disembodied voice echoed just ahead of him, low and chilling.
Bro, is somebody whispering to him?
The deeper he moved down the hallway, the more agitated his dog became, whining and pulling back. And then the footsteps returned, This time they were right in front of him. No body, no shadow, just the sound, impossibly close. That sound alone sent panic rushing through him. The camera shook and the clip abruptly ended. It's hard to deny something supernatural was at play. Whatever haunted Dustin's home, his dog knew it first. If only he had trusted the warning. Sometimes, our pets hear the spirits before we do. Following scary video is from the YouTube channel, Llama Paranormal. They live in a home over
Let me know how y'all feel about that video, man. That's crazy. That was a good one.
a century old, one they now believe is haunted by restless spirits. After the unexplained noises became too intense to ignore, they started documenting everything. At first, it was mild. Objects falling, doors slamming, things sliding across the floor, yet no visible source behind the chaos. But soon, the weird sounds turned into full-on paranormal activity. They suspected nightly intrusions, until it became clear the intruders weren't human.
Hello?
Oh, that's moving.
No, it's not.
The jungle gym. Watch it. You know, think it's because it's...
No, it's not windy tonight, it's always shut all the windows. And I've blocked the fire off, so like,
just
don't
is.
come on back at you, man.
I'll put it in the comments, bro.
I know. Just recording because it never seems to get anything.
No. Tell me you got that on camera.
What?
The games and DVDs just moved on the shelf.
Whatever.
Yes, it did.
Ah, Dad. Tell me you didn't give
What? Ah, Marie. Oh my God. Come on, let's go upstairs. Oh my God, man.
Now you're scared, bro.
Did you spot it? Either those shelves are defying gravity, or something unseen is pushing items off them. But what happens next is even more disturbing. As the investigators carefully step into the kitchen, they have no idea that something, or someone, is already there, waiting for them in silence.
Oh, mate, what's going on? Whoa.
Oh.
It moves with purpose, like an invisible hand pulling out the chair,
Oh, no,
almost
that's
as if
crazy.
to invite them to sit.
That's crazy.
That terrifying moment pushed them to act. Armed with sage and a smudging kit, the team tried to cleanse the haunted house, but whatever entity lived there didn't appreciate the attempt. It responded in a way that made it very clear it wasn't ready to leave.
Oh, man, what the Marie,
What the hell?
what the hell was that?
You could call it coincidence, but it's strange how the supernatural activity escalated right after they tried to push it away. The disturbances only grew more violent, more deliberate. What started with whispers and footsteps turned into full-blown chaos. Keep watching as the disturbance takes over the entire room.
Make sure nobody behind me, man. Hell no. Bro, nah, bro.
One toy truck seems to steer itself straight into another, like it's been guided. And that chair, how does it move with that much force without a visible cause? No wires,
That shit
no
haunted, bro.
motors, just raw energy. The pattern was familiar too similar to be random.
Yeah.
Realizing this, The team made one final attempt to reach the spirit directly, using a spirit box session.
So we decided to try and do a quick spirit box session to see if there is a message or anybody here that would like to speak to us.
Can you tell us your name? Or can you tell one of our names?
That did sound like Lou.
Stan. That's
Stan?
my granddad, that.
Oh, I've got shivers.
What the hell?
My hairs are standing on end.
So all of a sudden you don't think that's your moving. Whoa. The show's just fell over.
But the results were unsettling. The communication was incomplete, fragmented, and disturbing. Right after they shut off the equipment, a chair is heard crashing to the floor out of frame. And just like that, the session ended. The video concludes with more questions than answers, leaving the team and us haunted by whatever still lingers in their home. While doing her usual late-night patrol at a hotel, a female security guard suddenly comes to a halt. After
Let me know how you feel about that. They should have used the blood of Jesus Christ to get that up out of there, innit? 'Cause y'all.
encountering something she couldn't explain.
That's the only thing that helped.
This eerie
Jesus Christ.
video, recorded in 2019, was recently uploaded by a close friend of the guard featured in the clip. At first, they were hesitant to share it online, unsure if it was something that should be made public. That's because what happened may be tied to a dark chapter in the hotel's past. Back in 1986, when the property was still known as the DuPont Plaza, a mysterious fire swept through the building, claiming the lives of many guests. Some were even forced to leap from balconies as flames overtook the entire structure. The tragedy left a lasting scar. Although the hotel has since been renovated and rebranded, stories of paranormal activity continue to surface, especially from guests who claim to feel a presence still lingering in the halls. What you're about to see might just be proof of that. In the footage, you'll notice something strange. Her ponytail suddenly jerks before her head snaps to the side. It's not a gentle breeze or a minor twitch. It looks like someone, or something, yanks her hair with force.
Had to pull her neck off, gang.
The security guard originally believed someone had snuck up behind her and ran off. But after watching the video back, it's clear no one's there. No visible figure, no explanation. The friend who posted the clip believes this was something supernatural, possibly tied to the souls lost in the tragic fire. Whatever the cause, it's hard to ignore how real her reaction is. So now the question is yours to answer. What invisible force pulled her hair that night? A woman has been
I
dealing...
ain't gonna lie. I don't think she acting, bro. 'Cause the way her body forcibly yanked like that, bro. Y'all let me know how y'all think about that. I think it's real or fake, bro.
with paranormal activity for 2 years. But instead of sharing each encounter right away, she waited and then posted them all together in a chilling TikTok compilation. What you're about to watch is just one of the clips from her personal hauntings.
Hey, Ghost Kun. Is it easier if you just talk to me without the radio?
I see that orb.
Oops. Ghost Kun, are you here right now?
In this particular clip, the woman appears to actually make contact with the spirit. Though some of the ghost's responses are garbled, one thing is terrifyingly clear. It calls her by name. Sarah. Then it asks her a chilling question. What do you want? The voice feels aggressive, like the entity is growing bolder. As if that weren't enough, a pencil is seen being pushed off the counter by an invisible force, landing with a soft thud. It's subtle, but unmistakable. In the following scary video,
I don't know about that. I mean, maybe real, but like, I really couldn't hear nothing. It was kind of, I don't know, muffy. Y'all let me know if I think that's really fake in the comments.
Man was deep in the woods, surrounded by silence and snow, doing what looked like survival prep. He was stacking and weighing logs in front of an old, cold structure, something that resembled a bunker, possibly even a fallout shelter. Maybe he was just filming a routine camping vlog, but what his camera caught in the background was anything but routine. Take a good look.
А пилить еще сучья, но это тоже тяжеловато. Ну, как бы это затратно, нахера это делать? Поэтому вот так вот я частенько просто их сшибаю, обшибаю, короче, и готовые полено получаются. Но это тоже заморочки. Вот, казалось бы, нормальное полено, а оно с этой херней.
Did you see it?
I think I seen it. I knew
Watch closely.
I seen
Just beyond the trees, there appears to be a shadowy,
Where I was
transparent
looking, bro.
figure moving through the snow. It's faint, barely there. But as it glides across the frame, you can actually see the snow being disturbed underfoot. This wasn't just a trick of light. Did this man unintentionally film a real ghost sighting in the middle of nowhere? Was this a lost spirit passing by, or something more paranormal lurking in the woods? The mystery is yours to solve. Share your thoughts in the comments below. A woman named
Yeah, I seen that clear as day. I wonder if y'all seen it at the same time I seen it. That's interesting. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one, bro.
Sherry runs a casual TikTok account where she uploads everyday clips from her routine. Nothing too out of the ordinary. That is, until one particular video left her followers stunned and her own nerves rattled. While alone at home, Sherry began hearing strange, unexplained sounds coming from a vacant room on the second floor. These eerie noises started happening more often, but no one was ever there. Hoping to figure out what was going on, she installed a security camera in the room. But when she got an alert one night and reviewed the footage, her stomach dropped.
Oh, what is that?
In the clip, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen reflecting in the glass at the base of the door, clearly showing what appears to be a head and shoulders swaying slowly. Then, without warning, the door creaks open on its own, and the figure seems to duck down and disappear into the floor. The moment feels impossibly real. Sherry was left shaken, unable to make sense of what she witnessed. Since then, she's been living in fear. And honestly, after catching something like that inside your house, it may just be time to pack your things and never look back. I couldn't track down the original source of this video.
I agree. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. I definitely agree. Back your backs.
But it's been circulating across multiple platforms. What you're about to witness is truly bone-chilling. Take a look.
Is that like an eye? Is that somebody's eye? Face? Oh my. Yo, no.
In the footage, a man is seen filming himself. Nothing unusual at first. But as he slowly pans the camera upward, something horrifying comes into view. Behind him stands a sinister-looking woman, her face twisted and unnaturally terrifying. So, is this real? Or something far darker than we can understand? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Yeah. That last one was crazy. Not gonna lie. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. The two videos that they did have already, that I already got on my YouTube, I'm gonna put them up on the end screen so y'all can see those too. Whole different reaction video. Other than that, y'all be safe. I'm glad y'all clicked this video. Keep liking it, commenting, and subscribe to keep pushing it out to everybody you love, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, best friend, whoever, family, so we can keep pushing. Other than that, like I always tell y'all in last my videos, move with love and not hate. It's lame. Y'all be safe.